evening, ladies and gentlemen, and good afternoon from wherever you are right now. This is a moment that the Lord has made all of us here to enjoy, learn, experience, understand as we are demystifying the art of tech and finance. And tonight, it's a night of exposure. This is the day the Lord has made for us to rejoice, of course, to learn from each other, you as an individual, but also you learn from us. So tonight, we have guests that have really come on this set. We're going to have a couple of guests, those who are in Dubai. We're going to have them. There are those who have traveled all the way from Japan. Imagine, can you imagine? Someone travels from Japan, Tokyo, to Africa so that they are able to communicate real-time information on how you can apply blockchain in sports and esports. That's why tonight I'm in a relaxed environment because we're going to practice some sports on blockchain. So my name is Daniel Mlondo, and of course I'm here with a couple of our tech team. Behind the cameras, we have Ben. Behind the live streams, we have Mr. Elvis. The virtual center, virtual media assistant, Mr. Simon is also ready to connect you here and there. If you want to know what is happening on the Telegram channel, he's there. If you want to know what is happening on the YouTube channel, he's there. So we want to make sure that each community is well catered for. And we're going to be live streaming this on most of these social media platforms. Of course, we've started from the Zoom webinar, but also on the other way around, we are running it on our YouTube channel. So click a subscription button. Make sure that you get all information from wherever you are. Good evening. Of course, we're going to have a word of prayer, and I'm going to invite our head in the virtual live streams to kindly get for us a person who is going to pray for us. I see many participants are coming live. Kindly make sure that if you want to pray for us, raise your hand. They're going to promote you so that you pray for us. So Andrew, our trainer, he's ready. Andrew as a trainer is ready. That is one. Number two, Festo, the crypto mogul, is also ready from Dubai. This is the vision bearer of Micro Plus. Then we have a couple of leaders who have tuned in all the way from Nigeria. That's the horn of West Africa. So people are coming through from Ghana. People are coming through from Togo, Namibia. We have a couple of leaders who are coming through all the way from Zambia. I've just talked to a few leaders from Zambia. They are fired up for these kind of trainings and joining us to make sure that we move simultaneously. As we told you from the word go, we are in what we call wealthy transformation. And in this era, there's going to be a great global empowerment and global awakening. So please don't stay behind as the world is taking shape. You see right now, the grounds have been leveled based to the recessions that are coming here and there. Why? We must have the financial revolution coming through. So the grounds have been leveled. The difference between you and Elon Musk is the knowledge gap, and we are yet to cover that through Micro Plus forums. So watch, learn from us, because education is a lifetime enterprise. So you have to educate yourself every single day. However much you've gone to your school, you've gotten good grades, you've also accomplished your bachelor's degree or your master's degree. We are not saying that that's wrong. No, that's good. You had to go through that. But right now, we are focusing on the new skills because we've discovered that the new skills are able to elevate your financial capacity as an individual. So how does it start? It starts with a mindset. How have you engineered your mindset? How do you see things? That's number one. That's how it starts. How do you see things? Who is in your ears? What type of information are you listening to? When others are on social media complaining, when others are sharing, gossiping, for us, we are here learning skills on how we can trade globally, on how we can tokenize, on how we can crowdfund, on how we can build solutions on blockchain. Because at the end of the day, a fortune comes from solving a day-to-day problem. So we are opening your minds to learn how to solve problems in this fintech age or in this Web3 ecosystem, because evolution has taken place. And I don't want to take you any further. Of course, let's hear from Andrew. Mr. Andrew, good evening. Where are you tuning in from? Hi, Mr.
Thank you.
Andrew. Kindly try to unmute yourself. We want to hear you.
I'm unmuted. Can you hear me? Can you hear me, Daniel?
Unmute yourself. We want to hear you.
I'm unmuted. Yes, Daniel. Can you hear me now?
Oh, yes. You are loud and clear. You're loud and clear. As you're coming through, our live feed is coming via a webinar. And also, there's another team that is watching us from a YouTube channel. So there are many people who are tuning in from Dubai. They are sending their comments, and we really love you. What you're doing is something that is going to inspire many Africans. Thank you, Mr. Andrew. Good evening.
Good evening to you, Daniel. Good evening, everyone. Thank you for attending this class today. It's going to be a very good class, though it won't take so long. The class itself will take around 40 minutes to 1 hour. Then we shall be joined practically by people who are going to teach us more about the topics we have been learning. We are going to learn about a few NFTs today. We are going to first do a recap on Metaverse, the Metaverse project. After doing a recap, we shall tackle what we call NFTs. Those are non-fungible tokens. How do we invest in them? What do they look like? And how do we profit from them? Then after that, we shall go ahead and dive deeper into what we call gaming on the blockchain and also the Metaverse. How do we be part of that? How do we join? Then also, how do we profit from it? Many people here don't have jobs, or you want to be earning some money from home without you investing in anything. This is the very first project that you just go and start playing games. They're called play to earn games. You'll go and start playing those games online, and you'll be able to make some money from them at home, on your seat, in your house. All you need is just a computer, good internet, and an account with the company that is going to present to you all this. So all these are the benefits of the blockchain technology. It is providing a lot of employment to people. People who are handicapped, who cannot do physical work, you can join the gaming industry and be able to learn these games so that you can use them practically at work. You can play them wherever you are, and you can be able to make some money from them. All right, thank you, Daniel. I think we should start with the class now. We have been looking at so many things since we started the classroom. We've looked at what we call the evolution of money. We've looked at cryptocurrencies. We've looked at the coin market cap. We have looked at the trading view. We have looked at so many things, and we've looked at the metaverse. We had a full session. Mr. Festo explained the full session about Metaverse. What is the Metaverse? I'm going to do a small recap of what Metaverse is so that people who did join the class that day can just have a recap. Then also people who did do a revision of what Metaverse is, they can be able to get something today. People who have forgotten what we studied about, people who didn't note down, so we use this opportunity to be able to note down some things. The metaverse is simply a digital environment an extension of your physical body, yeah, whereby you'll be able to be scanned. Your body will be scanned and your environment will be scanned into a particular digital environment that you will move into to do many activities. You can watch movies there, you can move on the road, you can drive a car there, you can attend a meeting, you can watch a movie, you can read a book, and so many others. I'm expecting to see people who are now interested in metaverse engineering. After this class, many people were asking me, well, how can we join the metaverse without just investing in the metaverse? You can do a course called metaverse engineering. Universities are offering it now. Just go to Google and search metaverse engineering. You will learn how to make these metaverse objects, 3D objects. You can create a digital library where people come and then they read about your books. When they read your books, if you're an author, yeah, it has given opportunities to people who are doing authors. You can be able to join, create a digital library, write your books on there. People come and then they pay in any kind of token that you could have created. That is one thing. You can come and present such a project to the team in the Guerrilla Hunt and the Guerrilla Hub. So such projects are very welcome. I'm giving you this so that you can really understand where do we make money? How do we make money from these things these guys are teaching us? Yeah, Metaverse has given you an opportunity. You can create people who are doing music, art and drama. Yeah, you can simply tokenize your songs. Yeah, whereby they can only play in the Metaverse. Yeah, if you want to watch a song or a video, they don't play physically. Yeah, put them in the Metaverse that people have to join in the Metaverse. They pay a certain coin or token, and then they can be able to listen to your music. It's better than your music running up and down, moving on every platform that is physical, radio stations, TV stations, yet you're not making anything out of it. So it's better to tokenize your industry. Musicians, you can tokenize your industry in that way. Play your music in the Metaverse. Yeah. So the Metaverse is really giving us a lot of opportunities. So the projects, we talked about the projects of the Metaverse, yeah, that you could invest in. You could invest in what we call the MetaVPad. MetaVPad, Mr. Frank talked about it, Mr. Frank Kanabi. MetaVPad is the launch pad of the Metaverse, yeah? So when they say the launch pad, it's like the launching ground for all the Metaverses. So these guys have designed a project to launch the Metaverse all over the whole world. You could invest in a project called MetaHero. I'm just doing a recap of these projects. MetaHero is the project that is being used, that is going to be used to scan your environment, your avatar, your physical body into an avatar, so that you're able to join the Metaverse. You can invest in things like Sandbox. Sandbox is a good Metaverse coin. Banks are using Sandbox very much these days to buy land in the Metaverse. And yes, Stanbic is one of the banks that I know that has bought land in the Metaverse, and also other companies. We have a decentralized Mana. Yeah, decentralized Mana is another company, also another cryptocurrency that you could invest in another project to help you join the Metaverse. Yeah, and there are so many of those projects that we talked about. Next week, we shall start with the AI. We shall teach you more about what is AI, what are the projects in AI from Monday, and how to invest in them, and then also how to do what, how to be able to earn from them. So these projects of the Metaverse, many of them are not on exchanges. Yeah, like when you look at, let me share my screen briefly. I'm sharing my screen so that I can be able to identify for you those projects and how to invest in them. Just a minute. When you look at, we talked about the coin market cap. The coin market cap. So how do you invest in those projects? I'm going to give you a procedure. Always, whenever I told you guys that whenever someone tells you about a project, first go to the coin market cap. I don't know if my screen is being seen. Can everyone see my screen? My host, can you see my screen? Or can you just make someone a participant so that they can be able to?
Yes, we can see a screen.
Thank you very much, sir. So we talked about how do you start before you invest in a token, yeah? You go to the coin market cap. When you go to the coin market cap, this is where you know that this is where you go, then you type in the coin and you're able to do what? And you're able to search about that coin and you're able to invest in it. So let me give you an example of the MetaV part, where how do you buy it and how do you store it. So when you go to the coin market cap, my internet is a bit shaky. You'll be you be patient with me. You type in the MetaV pad. When you type in the MetaV pad, it should be able to give you the platforms. Let me just type it in here. All right, sorry about that. So MetaV pad is right here. So when you type in the search box and you punch in MetaV pad, you will get information about MetaV pad. Many of you may ask me that, Andrew, how do we get this MetaV pad? Yeah. One thing to note about the CoinMarketCap, it is the only transparent platform I know about cryptocurrencies that you'll get the right information about this particular cryptocurrencies. When you type in the MetaV pad here, there is something here known as, are you seeing this? There is something here known as the contract. Or is that contract is the contract that you should be able to use. Are you seeing this contract? So on this contract, there is what we call a MetaMask. There's what we call a MetaMask logo. So copy this contract always first, then you go and you put it in your MetaMask. As soon as you put it in your MetaMask, it will read them directly of the coin, MetaV. So if it doesn't read the name automatically, MetaV, then know that that contract address is wrong. So, but always, the contract on the coin market cap is always what? Is always right. To move on from that, you should be able by now to so after getting that information, after getting that information, you come to where there is markets, okay, and then know where you can get your MetaV pad from. So for example, here when you go to markets, you'll be able to load this kind of data. So you know that I'm able to get MetaV pad from PancakeSwap, on then also on MEXC and DigFinex. So as soon as you get to this information, please kindly go down, download, and open up accounts. You can open up an account at MEXC. This is a centralized exchange, and DigFinex is a centralized exchange. But PancakeSwap is a decentralized exchange. But here, you know that I can only swap MetaV pad with WBNB. But on MEXC, I can swap MetaV pad with USDT. On DigFinex, I can swap MetaV pad with USDT. So after getting all that, you're able to dive into that particular project and then buy them. So I've done a simple recap about what we call MetaV pad. I've done a simple recap on MetaMask and so many other. No, sorry, I've done a simple recap on what we call a minute. I've done a simple recap on what called the MetaV pad and other projects that we can invest in the what? in the metaverse. So from there, we did also another coin that was called MetaHero. It's the same procedure. The procedures don't necessarily change at all. They are all always the same. From there, today we are going to look at what we call NFTs. NFTs are called non-fungible tokens. They are called non-fungible tokens. So, what are non-fungible tokens? Non-fungible, as you can see on my screen, non-fungible tokens, NFTs, they were called the unique digital identifiers. So these unique digital identifiers are recorded on the blockchain. They have what we call smart contracts. These smart contracts is what gives them the uniqueness, so that they are given what? Value, so that they have value at a certain point. At a certain point. So, when we look at NFTs, NFTs is there are many types of NFTs. We have digital art, that is one. It can be an animation, yeah. It can be a music, yeah. It can be a sound, or it can even be how can I call it? A certain document. So all those ones can be in form of what? NFTs. Artists here or animators here, you can simply create an NFT. You create how can I call it? An animation, yeah. And this animation is you can sell it as an NFT to someone else using Ethereum. So whenever first or last time give you an example, guys, that the Mandela arrest warrant.
$3 million worth of coins.
Someone please mute yourself.
Digital certificate that says that the tweet is now somehow owned by the Malaysian businessman. The only thing that the blockchain cares about is, does the Malaysian businessman
can someone help me mute Festo?
So a bunch of computers.
All right, sorry about that. So we have NFTs. When you look at NFTs, let me share my whiteboard. So within NFTs are called non-fungible tokens. Okay. NFTs are called non-fungible tokens. So these tokens can be in form of an animation or a character. It can be in form of a digital art. It can be a short song. It can be an animation, a digital art, a short song, or it can even be a document. Last time, Mr. Festo took you through, guys, on what we call the NFT that was sold highly online. The Nelson Mandela, we all know Nelson Mandela, arrest warrant. It was bought around 15 million US dollars. So you guys can think of animations and digital art, short songs, and documentations. How do we sell these NFTs? Where do we buy and sell them from? The first thing you need to do is to acquire what we call a MetaMask. MetaMask is a decentralized. We have to get what we call MetaMask. Okay, MetaMask is a decentralized wallet. Okay, so this decentralized wallet, you integrate it into your Google Chrome. Google what? Google Chrome. You just go to Google Chrome and add an extension of what? Of MetaMask. When you add the extension, you are able to get the decentralized wallet running in your computer. So what you do here, you add Ethereum. You add what? Ethereum. Ethereum is one that is used highly on the MetaMask platform. Because most of these NFTs are bought with Ethereum cryptocurrency. So when you add Ethereum, you're able to transact. So here you go to a website known as OpenSea. In Africa, we use OpenSea a lot. Yeah, because it's the biggest platform. It's the biggest platform for buying and selling what we call digital art or NFTs. OpenSea. Let us look at how OpenSea looks like. Let me share here my screen. Once again, okay. I'm going to go to OpenSea. So this is OpenSea. OpenSea is the platform where we buy and sell NFTs. All right. So when you go to OpenSea, it will open. I've not integrated MetaMask in this OpenSea because I'm not using my work computer, but just have a look at how this whole thing works. So for you to connect the wallet, you come here, then you click connect wallet. At this point here, when you click connect wallet, it will choose MetaMask will appear, then you connect your MetaMask wallet. When you integrate your MetaMask wallet, you will be able to buy an NFT or sell an NFT as long as you have some Ethereum on your account. So I want you to look here. All this down here, they are products people are selling. When you look here, you'll see these ones have been uploaded 1 hour ago. You can go to 6 hours ago, 24 hours, 7 days, and so many others. But this is how OpenSea looks like. So you can also change and see, you want to see the top ones, yeah? These ones are here. And you can see how a Juki, it's worth 340 Ethereum. You can see a Juki here initially. This was worth 114 Ethereum. We have either something 110 Ethereum and so many others. You just need to click on one and then you read more about it. Then you see how you can buy that digital art. When you buy that digital art, you'll own it. Someone else will come and auction to buy the same digital art from you. So you can choose to sell it maybe $500 worth of Ethereum when you bought it around 340 US dollars worth of what? Worth of Ethereum. So you can read about it here. It's loading. Please be patient. You can see the art, yeah? So Ajuki is a username, but all this is his different digital art. You can see it has hash number 9239 3686, but they're all under Ajuki and all that. So when you click on one, you can say that I want to buy this digital art. Yeah, when you click on one, it will bring buy now, and then you're able to buy it. When you buy it, you pay via Ethereum. It's totally blockchain, and there's a lot of transparency. So you buy the digital art, then you own it in your own what? Collection. We shall have a day, we shall go through the whole of OpenSea. How do you open it up? How do you add your own account? How do you add your characters, your work? How do you sell your work? How to auction your work? And how do you top up your account? we shall have a full practice, a full day of practice. We shall have a full lesson to practice this platform when we get to that level. Today, I'm just introducing to you what NFTs are and how to buy them and how to sell them. Okay, so you can see here, you can see down here, we have the offers from different participants. 6.71839 Ethereum. This is 19% below. 67109 also 19% below in the last 10 minutes. So people keep on offering to you, the seller, and you choose one offer, then you can be able to do what? To take on that that offer. So that is OpenSea. We shall get a full day, then we go about it. Not a full day, full lesson, then we go about it. Today, the most important thing we are going to learn about is gaming. Gaming, and how is gaming going to help us and through the blockchain technology and the metaverse. Let me give the mic to Mr. Festo Ivaibi to help us take us through that before we start our session of the fellowship. Please, Mr. Festo, are you there?
Yes, Andrew, I am here.
Yes, please. You take on. Then you can take us through the gaming part of it and sports in the metaverse and the crypto and the blockchain infrastructure.
Thank you, Andrew. Thank you, Andrew. Can you stop sharing your screen so that I can have the screen, please?
Is my screen still shared?
Yes, it is.
It's not shared at all. I think it's just frozen from your side. Let me just try to reboot to get back in the meeting.
Thank you so much, Andrew, and thank you everyone for attending this this space. And today, I think the topics were 3, and Andrew has taken you through the recap of what we studied about Metaverse. It was a very interesting topic, and we got good feedback that a lot of people understood what Metaverse is. That's a good thing. And then we also were to study about NFTs today. And then the part of gaming, I am really just going to introduce a bit about gaming because I want our visitors to have enough time. I want our visitors to have enough time with you so that you can they can present to you their part of their gamings, and then you'll be able to ask as many questions as possible to the visitors. I hope you make the Q&A question very active because most of your questions are going to be answered there. So today we are supposed to talk about NFTs, and Andrew has talked about NFTs and gaming. So I'm just going to pass through a few things that Andrew has not talked about NFTs for people to understand NFTs better. So what is an NFT? Andrew has also explained to you that an NFT is a non-fungible token, but most of us do not understand these words, non-fungible token. The word non is an expression of absence, and the word fungible is, you can replace fungible with the word replaceable. So this is a non-replaceable token or a non-replaceable item. This is how I could explain what an NFT is. So it is something that is unique, and you could call it something that is unique, and it has different forms of perceptions to the specific people that own them, and also people at large. There are several notable NFTs that have been sold, like, for example, that Nelson Mandela warranty of arrest. Then there is, it was sold at $130,000. Then there is the first tweet that happened on Twitter by Jack Dorsey, the former owner of Twitter. It was sold at $2.9 million to a Malaysian businessman. Then there are several other non-fungible tokens that have been sold. So it doesn't necessarily mean an NFT must be digital art, but it can be a video, it can be a tweet, for example. It can be, yes, it can also be art. It can be several other things that you can think of. But why would you, I want to explain, why would you buy something that is abundant everywhere? Why would you buy a piece of art that I could easily find littered everywhere on the internet and find value in it? This is where you need to understand. I can give you an example. The NFT should be unique, okay? Selling an NFT should be unique, should be non-replaceable, like I've told you, non-fungible token or a non-replaceable token. I can give you an example of an Apple Pencil. For instance, if I have this Apple Pencil, and Apple is selling these several Apple Pencils, I mean, they are the same. So if you buy an Apple Pencil, they can easily send you any. What you need is an Apple Pencil. They will be the same price, they'll be the same everything, and nothing changes. To everyone, an Apple Pencil will be probably $400 or $300 or something like that, whatever price it is. But what makes it unique is the sentimental value that someone can attach to a particular item. For example, if this Apple Pencil was for example, like for Nelson Mandela, and this is the Apple Pencil he used to sign his he used to sign his release form, for example, it would have that sentimental value more than all the Apple Pencils in the world. That this particular Apple Pencil, Nelson Mandela used it to sign his release form. So a lot of people would treasure this particular Apple Pencil. So in other words, it could be sold as an NFT. It will be identical to all the other Apple Pencils produced as the same models, but this particular one will be a collectible because it has sentimental value, it has emotional attachment, it has significance to many people. What makes it valid is the acceptance of the many people or the many ledgers that this particular Apple Pencil is unique and cannot be replaced. That is the concept of the non-fungible tokens. So there are videos that have gone viral and are unique and cannot be replaced. Videos like, for example, for CR7, the things he has done. You've seen Binance selling a lot of NFTs for CR7. I've seen LeBron James being, a lot of his videos also being, his moves being sold for NFTs. There are specific arts that have been sold as NFTs. So when such things are sold, they get a digital identity and they also get a digital certificate. They get a digital identity and also get a digital certificate that will be written on a public ledger and transferred to the owner. And that public ledger is going to be shared by numerous parties, just like the blockchain does, which brings in the word token, non-replaceable token. We have been talking about the blockchain for a very long time, so I know you guys know all about what a token is. And that is the concept of NFTs. So you can buy NFTs almost in so many platforms. You can buy them on MetaMask, on OpenSea. Andrew has talked about the platform. So we shall go and try to we shall go and try to make several other, we shall go and try to let you guys know how NFTs work completely. Yeah, but that is the concept of NFTs that I wanted you guys to go away with. Yeah, then the other thing is the play to earn games. I want to just use 3 minutes so that I can conclude with the play to earn games so that we can listen to our visitors. So the play to earn games is a concept still written on the metaverse and blockchains and everything. But why play to earn? Because I know many of you are asking your questions. Why do I have to earn when I play a game? Where do they benefit from? Where they benefit from is that they are building a community. That is number one. The developers are also perfecting their virtual world. Like I mentioned last time, if you're supposed to pass through a door, you're supposed to pass through a door, not a wall. So they are seeing those errors as you guys are playing so that they can develop and perfect their virtual world. That is two. Then the other thing is that they are developing a storyline, a currency and characters in that particular virtual world so that they can get a community that will always come back now and then, several times. That is why the play to earn games are important, and they can be able, to sell several other things onto their platforms, and then sell land on their platforms and everything. This is why they pay you to play certain games. I think I've shortened my presentation, and it was precise to the point. I hope we have learned something about today's presentation. I will hand over to the command center. Please, Daniel, if you're there, I'm handing over to you so that we can have our visitors speak to the audience. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Is it starting soon?
Is anyone there?
Hello, Mr. Festo. Can you hear me well? Good evening, Mr. Festo.
Please, let's cross to the blockchain fellowship. I'm handing over to the blockchain center, please.
Good evening, Mr. Festo. How are you today?
The command center.
Hello, Mr. Festo. Can you hear me well? Because right now the audience on our YouTube is already live and they're watching us. Thank you so much. If you can hear me, good evening from Dubai.
Good evening, Daniel. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. We are excited here in the studios. Of course, we have some couple of guests that have traveled all the way from Tokyo, Japan, and they're gonna teach you how to say "How are you" in Japanese.
Of course.
Okay, that's great.
We will say "Genki desu ka?" Genki desu ka?
Genki deshita.
Yeah, genki desu ka?
Okay.
Okay, cool.
I'm going to work on that. Thank you so much.
How do you greet in Japanese?
Hello?
How do you say "I am grateful to be here"?
ここに来れて嬉しいです。ここに来れて嬉しいです。It's kind of long, you know. ここに来れて嬉しいです。
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Right.
So,
I will also choose to confuse them in our local language, Luganda. So I will be even.
Awesome. So, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. For those of you who are watching us, I see our YouTube channel. People are tuning in from wherever they are. We look forward to host you tonight, and I'm encouraging you, please. This is high-class information. Treat it with all your efforts. So kindly share with your friends. Send in that WhatsApp group where people are now just jazzing. Tell them that, hey man, tune in. We're going to tap into another wisdom that has traveled all the way from Tokyo, Japan. So this is our fellowship for blockchain. You're once again welcome tonight. We've just had our topic of discussion, the first segment was really focusing on the class. People have learned about NFTs. People have learned about which tokens are able to be used in the blockchain space. So thank you so much for tuning in. I hope God is blessing you from wherever you are. I look forward to host you tonight, and we learn from each other. It's exactly 49 minutes past 11. So, I mean past 8 p.m. East African Standard Time. So try to make sure that you tune in, you invite your friends. I know many leaders are tuning in. Those who are in Nigeria, good evening. Those who are joining from South Africa, good evening. We really love you and we look forward to learn from each other. Let's start with the mindset. The mindset. I am here to introduce to you someone 20 years old. Okay, we have some echo in our background. Please put it low. We want to be audible. Great. So we have a team here. People have traveled, and I want to portray a picture in your mind so that you learn. Taku here, before me, is a 20-year-old, and he has traveled all the way from Tokyo with a friend or a brother who is...
With my boy, Akira.
Who is your boss?
Yeah, my friend and my boss. Yes.
Your friend and your boss?
Yes.
How old are you?
24 years old.
24 years old. So imagine that mindset. Someone at 20 years old leaves his home country, Tokyo. He travels to Africa. How long have you been to Africa?
It's like 1.5 months, I guess.
1.5 months. He starts from Nigeria.
Yes.
Goes to Rwanda, comes back to Uganda, and going to Kenya.
Yes.
Imagine that kind of mindset. I am trying to come from that perspective so that our young people in Africa open up their mindsets. Why? Because here at 20 years, someone is still living with his parents in Africa.
Yeah.
And the parent is taking care of their bills in most cases. So the mindset has to be right in a way that if you want to go very far, you need to change the way how you see things. You need to change how you see the perspective of life. So please, briefly, from that episode of mindset, introduce yourselves.
Okay, so I'm Taku Kamiyama. I'm 20 years old from Japan. I study in the US university currently.
US university?
Yeah, I'm studying in San Francisco.
Okay.
So I will say like I went to Japanese university for 1.5 years. I went to Tokyo University. That is like the best university in Japan. But like I feel like boring, to be honest. Like it was too boring for me.
Okay.
And I saw like life should be like adventure, like exploring the new thing. And like I feel like Tokyo University is like a comfort zone for me. And I think like the good thing the young people should do is like get out from the comfort zone and like like jump into the new like new culture, new place, new environment. And in that case, I saw like American university is more challenging to me, and like I decided to jump into go to American university. And after going that university, I felt like maybe like US is like have kind of same like culture or like same mindset or something. And like I feel like I think like I should like explore more like different place. And I saw like so when I bumped into
what transpired you to move from one place to another. You lived Japan, you're going to San Francisco, and at the end of the day
I'm here.
you're in Africa.
Yeah, good question. So I think like if there's like if you see the two environment, one is like comfortable and one is challenging, but like it's more like, how to say, attractive. Why not like jumping in that culture, jumping in that environment, that attracting environment? It might be like risky. Of course, comfort zone is very good, but like, I think like it's more fun to like jump into new environment.
So jumping in the new environment is the way how has propelled you to reach these heights.
Yeah,
at a young age.
I think so. Yeah.
So are you trying to say that where we take it wrong in life, every time when we keep in the same environment, you are born in Uganda, Kampala, you started from Kampala, you marry from Kampala, and the last thing is to die from Kampala. Do you think that people die with a lot of untapped potential?
I think like, you know, like living like all your life in Kampala is also a good thing. Living like all your life in Tokyo is also a good thing. But I think like you will definitely miss some opportunity to explore the new culture, new environment. And for me, like I got the chance, like I applied for American University and I got accepted. And I got the chance to go to American University, and also I got the chance to come to Africa as a businessman. Then why not like take it, you know?
I have a friend, a friend of mine is a professor. He told me that young man, a trip from Africa, you travel to, let's say, UAE.
Okay.
You go to Europe, Asia, and the US.
Yeah.
It's better than a full course at the university. Do you think it's? Do you think it adds up? If you are offered a course, let's say telecommunication, and also someone offering you another opportunity of getting exposure to Africa, UAE, Asia, China, Europe, and also US, which one would you go for?
So going to university or travel, right? I will definitely choose travel, to be honest. Because the thing you can learn in university is a thing you can learn from internet and from the book, I guess. For me. Because the knowledge you can, like, you don't have to study because you can learn, okay? And you can learn by yourself. And I feel...
So you don't have to study, you can learn.
Yeah, the study...
Is there a difference between study and learning?
For me, study is like a... Like from maybe like Japanese culture, study feel like being forced, you know? And learn is like from yourself. Okay. So when you travel, you can also learn, okay? You can learn from the new world. And if you want to learn about maybe Web3, you can also search it. And there's like a good online platform like you guys. So you can like learn by yourself, right? So you don't have to be university. And you can travel and like, you know, I think the thing you can learn from like traveling is also a lot of things. You know?
Wow. So those who are watching us on YouTube, and Taku is giving you his experience, what you could learn when you get exposed. You learn from the society, you learn from different culture, you learn from different people, and at the end of the day, what you need to study is something that you can find online, find on internet. So let me cross to my brother here.
Okay.
Akia, say hi to the people.
Hi, hi, I'm Akira. I'm the founder of Ninja Game Guild. Thank you. Okay.
Good. No, you can speak in your language. Don't worry.
Okay, 日本語で全然。
日本語で。
And I can translate.
Okay, okay. はじめまして、小宮明と申します。僕は、忍者ゲームギルドというギルドを、日本で運営しています。日本で運営してるんですけれども、忍者ゲームギルド自体は、ナイジェリアだったり、主にアフリカに、多くのギルドもユーザーを持っていて、主にナイジェリアのユーザーさんが多いです。で、今後これからアフリカの他のウガンダだったり他の国の人たちのユーザーさんとも、関わっていきたいなって思ってます。よろしくお願いいたします。
Okay, maybe I should translate it. So I'm Akira, and I'm a founder and the CEO of Ninja Game Guild. Ninja Game Guild is a NFT game community, Web3 game community, which is based in Nigeria. And we have a lot of users. Mainly, we have a lot of users in Nigeria. But we also want to like expand our community to different country in Africa, like Uganda or like Kenya. And we want to like get engaged with a lot of people. And our mission is to like become a bridge of Japanese or Asian NFT game company and Nigerian or African game users, African young generation. And let me tell one thing too. I think he's so brave to come here, start business here. So he started business before I joined him. Like I joined the business, and you can see like he cannot speak. He's not good at English, right? But like he started the business in Nigeria here, and that's really cool because like language barrier doesn't stop him, like discourage him from like doing business here. And like he give me like a how to say like mind of like how to say challenging yourself, like getting outside of comfort zone. Because if you cannot like speak Japanese, if you cannot speak language like English, it will be hard to do business. But he get out of comfort zone and he came here. So I think that's a good thing of my brother, my boss Akira, and I'm really proud of him actually.
Awesome. Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah, thank you.
Is there anything you want to tell us?
他なんか言いたいことあります
What's no, you should tell us of where did you get the vision of starting the Ninja Game Guild?
Okay, good
Ask
question.
him.
どんなことがきっかけでここで忍者ゲームギルドをナイジェリアやろうと思った？
そうですね、きっかけは僕がもともと日本の仮想通貨暗号資産取引所で働いてたんですので、もともとその Web3 とかクリプトに関する知識もあったんですけれども、そのなんか僕自身でビジネスしたいなって思う時にちょうどゲームギルドっていうのをしたいなって思ったんですけども、その時になんかたまたまそのスカラーシップアキシインフィニティのスカラーシップやってた時にたまたまナイジェリアの方と出会ってで調べていったらアフリカのWeb3 の可能性っていうのはめちゃくちゃあるなって思って、でやってみたいなって思ってるのが始めた経緯です。
Okay, so he was working when he was university. He was working for like a trading, like a crypto trading company, exchanging company.
Okay.
And in that, like, so he has kind of knowledge of like how the crypto works or like how like blockchain works. And when, like, at some point, like when he graduated from Japanese university, he feel like he doesn't want to work for some people or for company, and rather like he feel like he want to do business by himself. He want to like try his potential maybe. So like he decided to do business by himself. And when he think about that, he saw like the Web3, the potential of Web3 in Africa is very big because I felt because he said like that first of all, Africa, Nigeria is very young continent, right?
Yeah.
Compared to Japan, our average age, can you guess? How?
No.
It's 48.
Ah,
It's super old.
the average. Well, in Africa,
Yeah,
the average age is between 15
yeah,
to
exactly
20.
20 or something, right? I think Uganda is like 16 or something. I
something
guess.
of that nature.
Yeah, and Nigeria it's also like 18.
Yeah.
So like Africa is very young country. Young means energy, right? Like because young people are more likely to like, how to say, be encouraged to do like something. And I think like young means energy. And he said like because African like Nigerian is very young, and also the population is also growing, and he feel like also like so many people are using crypto, so he saw like there's a lot of potential of Web3 blockchain in Africa, and he decided to do business here.
Okay, that's amazing.
Yeah,
So,
I think so.
one last question now. What is your advice to the young people in Africa? Because the biggest population is young people,
Yep.
Yeah.
but these young people don't have the right skills. So what do you advise them to do?
スキルない若者
にどういうアドバイス？
そうですね。そうですね。とりあえず、まあ僕たちのようなコミュニティとかをまあツイッターとかで調べたらたくさん出てくると思うので、まずそこに参加してもらって、でそこでいろんな人と関わって、なんですかね、いろいろそのまずは Web3 とか暗号資産に関する知識を知って、そこからなんですかね、僕ビジネスサイドに行きたいのか、まあなんかツイッターとかそういう YouTuber とかそういう方になりたいのか、それともなんか、コーディングとかになりたいのかみたいなのを選定していくのがいいのかなって思ってますね。なのでまずはそういう僕たちみたいなコミュニティに入ってなんか友達作りをしていくのがいいかなって思ってます。
So he think if you don't have knowledge, if you don't have skill, the best way is to join the community.
Okay.
Because like learning by
So
yourself.
what you're saying, wait a minute. If let's say
Yeah.
I don't have the skills for NFTs,
Yeah.
I should go find a community for NFTs.
Yeah. I think so.
And the beauty is that right now, with this coming of technologies,
Yeah.
things have been shaped. I can go on Twitter, I find for NFT community. I can go to Telegram, I find for Ninja Gaming Guild,
Yeah.
something of that nature. So you tell these young people to plug in communities. Is that
Yeah.
what you're saying?
Yeah, that is what he is saying.
Okay.
Because he think like learning by yourself, it's true, you can do it, but like sometimes like you feel lonely or like you get tired, and if you help with other people, you can like how to say learn efficiently sometimes, because you can help with each other and like give the knowledge and like teach someone, and that is good for that is good experience. And like so he believe joining community is a good thing, and after joining community you can decide what you want to become. You want to become engineer, like you want to become developer, or like you want to become like maybe influencer or like community builder, or like you can decide there, because in community there's a lot of people who have different background, and through discussion, like through talking to them, you can like know what you want to do. So I think so like joining community is a good way for people to do it.
All right, that's amazing. Let's talk about Ninja Gaming Guild. Okay. When did you start the idea?
It's
A year ago.
A year ago.
Yeah.
Okay. So in Africa, how many people have you raised?
どれくらいの人をなんか
Community, big
community.
community.
I think I can answer it. There's like maybe like 5,000 in the Discord group, but like not like all people are super engaging, of course. But we have.
So there's a community of 5,000 people in the Discord channel.
Yeah.
Okay. What type of games do you have?
どういうゲームありますか？英語でどうぞ。
Job Drives, Dragon Master, Gangsta Metaverse, a graphic racer. Okay, all is NFT game.
Yeah. You can explain.
Yeah. So like Job Tribes, なんだっけ。
Dragon Master.
Like Dragon Master, like Job Tribe, those NFT games, Web3 games, and like our specialty is we are from Japan, right? We are from Asia, so we have like a connection with Japanese or like Asian NFT game company. So we like compared to other company, compared to other game guild, game community in Africa, we more like encourage those Asian and Japanese NFT game. Like we provide those NFT games because I think Japan and Asia has a lot of great contents. Like you see the game and you see anime. We have a lot of great contents, right? And I think like that will have a good match with young generation here. So we try to encourage people to play those Asian or Japanese NFT game.
Okay, so being that we are live here at Micro Plus Labs, do you think that you could give some offer to the young people who are watching us via YouTube channel and those who are going through? We have an academy program where we train people on how they can trade. So we believe that gaming is a big aspect on the blockchain. So if there's an opportunity, would you want to give some offers to the learners to earn also the NFT games?
Okay, yeah, of course. I think the good part of NFT game is you can play and earn. Like play and earn the token, right? You can like earn some money from that. And also, I think the good part is play to learn. So you can learn about like blockchain Web3 through playing games. And also the game itself is so fun. So I think that's a good part of NFT game. So if you like join our community, you can like learn how to start playing games. And sometimes it's hard to like, you know, like start by yourself, but like using our community, we will teach you how to do it easily. And we also like kind of have a scholarship programs. So you can join our community and play games, have fun, and learn about Web3 and also earn token. So yeah.
So let me ask you, on a rough estimate, how much can I earn if I start playing your games in a day? And how much time do I need to put there? And what are the requirements? Do I need a laptop? Do I need a phone? Do I need internet? Or I can just go anywhere and I start playing?
Actually, so right now, you cannot like earn that much money, to be honest.
Yeah.
So it will be like maybe like $50 per month. No, not per day.
Per month.
Per month.
Okay.
And you have to invest maybe like どれぐらい時間使えばいいですか？$50月。
でも
あとどういうタブレット使うかっていうの。
いや基本的に携帯でも大丈夫で、まあ、いくら稼げるかでしょ。
どれぐらいの時間使います？$50稼ぐの。
少ない時だと1日15分、まあ1時間とかでも。
マジですか？ So, only maybe like 30 minutes. You can, and you do like every day, you can earn like $50 per month, and you can do it by your phone. So actually it's easy.
You mean I need 30 minutes a day? I need only...
Like 30 minutes to 1 hour maybe, yeah.
So I need my phone, then to earn $50 a month.
Yeah, I think it's possible. But
wow.
Of course you know, like because game, you have to be good at game sometimes. But like, yeah, like maximum will be $50. $50ぐらいですよね。最高で。
まあギャンブル要素が高くなると、まあ稼げるかもしれないけど、なんかその分危ない。
Yeah.
So we at Micro Plus, we believe that any additional income, any additional income in on Web3 ecosystem, it is an opportunity. And please go and play that game and earn the $50. Don't leave that money hanging. It's a matter of having your phone, internet, play the game, and you take the $30. I mean the $50. So let me go to our YouTube. We have a couple of questions, and let me cross to Mr. Festo. Mr. Festo, good evening. Are you there?
Yes, good evening, Daniel. I'm here.
Awesome. So kindly, you're gonna help us. Maybe we, for the purposes of those who are on the YouTube, I mean on the Zoom, you're gonna help us with some few questions here. If the questions are coming to the team here, you're gonna answer. Then some questions who are coming to you, we're also gonna answer. So, Mr. Elvis, please kindly go to the chat section. We want to answer people's questions. Start from the YouTube channel. Let me ask some questions here. Please let those questions come through. We are having a lot of people who are coming via the YouTube channel. And one of the questions, some of them are excited. People like Queen K, she's live. Lucky Media, hey, greetings from Dubai. Hi, Dubai people, we love you.
Hello.
Katsu Mike,
Konnichiwa.
hello. Samuel Kagoye, hello. Lucky Media, thanks. Let me cross, I need a question. Some of them are just comments. which are very good. Yes, the screen can be seen. Awesome. Great. I need to jump. Mr. Festo, if you have some questions that you have violated, you could ask them.
Actually, on our Zoom channel, also the Q&A has been opened and there are questions that are coming in, but mostly the questions are coming to the games. People are interested in knowing how can they access the games? Is it going to be an application? I'm sending it raw as they send it. Please explain to them, is it an application? Do they have to know several things, to anything they need to know? What's the platform like? If you can share your screen and show them what the platform looks like and how they can create the account and how they can log in, that would be nice.
Awesome.
Because that's what they're asking.
So like you mean like how the people
Can you share the screen? We can give you a chance to share
Okay.
it. You show how accounts are created.
Like you mean like how to start like NFT games or like how to join our community?
No,
Like-
to
How to
start
join
the
your
NFT.
community.
Which one?
How to join your community.
Oh, for joining our community, you can just like put like Ninja Game Guild, and you can join our start following our Twitter, and also like join Discord from that, and also we do WhatsApp, and なんか NFT ゲームの始め方をすぐパッて見せれたりするんです。
So how do they get the platform on which they play your game?
まあ何でも。
あ、記事
Oh,
だ
sorry. What did you say?
How do they get the platform on which they play your game?
So we have like a Discord room, different Discord room, like according to the games, and we also like use WhatsApp group to like teach how to do it. And if you want to see like how to start playing NFT games, maybe we can show it through the screen. So do you want us to do that?
Yeah.
I think that's what they are asking, but I can share my screen and show them what I've seen. Is this the one? Sorry.
Yeah, is this the one? Because the one I'll go there.
Yeah, but that is
Is it the one?
Is
that
this
is the
the one?
website. You can join our
Yes.
Discord from that.
So if they join your Discord channel, then they can get to be tutored into how to play your game.
Yeah.
And there
I
are
think
different games I see. Some on Axie Infinity. There's one called Job Tribe, Roboland.
Yeah, Job Tribes. パッて見せるんですかね、NFT ゲーム始め方とか。
Is this the
YouTube
one?
とかで調べたら出るとか FAQ
And also like you can search. Of course we can, like if you like join our Discord and ask like question, we can of course answer it. We can answer it, and it depends on different games, right? And also like if you want to like do it by yourself, you can like just search in YouTube, like and you can like do it. So yeah.
Okay, so you have a lot of trainings on YouTube.
Not our YouTube, but like like because a lot of Game Guild is doing it. So we can teach it like one-on-one, those kind of thing. But like if you wanna do on your pace, you can search it on YouTube. But it's not our channel.
Awesome. So the other question is, Asimwe Godi is asking that, explain NFTs for me, and how can I invest in NFTs?
Okay. Explain NFT.
What is NFT?
Okay, NFT is non-fungible token, and how to explain it? Like, so the good part of NFT is actually my English is not good to explain it.
Okay, I
can
think Andrew is gonna come back online to.
I think
Maybe-
probably that was my question.
Okay, I think it went. Yeah, it
Because-
was purposely.
NFT とは何か
Kindly
Yeah,
answer
like I
that.
mentioned-
Probably.
なんて答えればいい
It's yours.
ですか
Like I mentioned, NFTs are non-fungible tokens. That's the longer form of NFT. The word non-fungible tokens. The word non means is some sort of expressing absence. It's all in the sense of non. Then fungible is something that is replaceable. You can replace fungible with replaceable. So it is a non-replaceable item, or in this case, if it has been digitized, you call it a token. For example, if you have something of sentimental value to you that probably your grandmother used to use, it has sentimental value to you, it has emotional attachment to you, it has significance. That means you can sell it as an NFT to people that have the same sentimental value to that particular object. So there are already things in this world that we have sentimental value to because of the names of the people and what we have had in history. For example, there are many things that our kings used to use back then, and when we look at them and they said they can say this is the Rolls Royce the Kabaka of Buganda used to drive. It was his first car. It can be sold as an NFT in a state in which it is. They can take a picture of it, so then it will be sold as an NFT. So literally that picture will get a digital identity and a digital certificate, and the transaction will be written on a public ledger for everyone to know that the ownership of that physical asset has been transferred from the Kabaka's ownership to that person's ownership. Even if this asset still stays with the Kabaka, the owner already owns that asset and he has the right to come and pick it. That is what an NFT is. And NFTs can be, we have seen several NFTs that have been sold, like the arrest warranty of Nelson Mandela, the first tweet of Jack Dorsey. We've seen NFTs sold by LeBron James and several other people that are iconic. Most of these people, their lifestyles are being put into have been tokenized and sold as NFTs. So you can buy these NFTs or these collectibles or this digital art and then store it in your wallet. And what is going to want to revisit these particular things, and they will be paying to actually have a look at that particular NFT that you hold, which creates value. So you literally, people will be paying you because you own that NFT, so that they can be able to access the original thing with the original digital certificate and digital identity of that particular item. So you can invest on NFTs in different exchanges. You can invest on Metamask. You can invest on PancakeSwap. You can invest on several platforms with NFTs. We are going to reach that part during our study. So I think that answers his question.
Can I add it? I think the person also asked like which NFT to buy it. I think there's no answer for this, but I can like introduce one interesting NFT from Japan. It calls like very long animals. It's like a biggest NFT game community, and I think the good part of NFT, like not NFT game community, I'm sorry, it's the biggest NFT community. And the good part of buying NFT is buying NFT, you can join like an NFT community, you know, the community around that NFT like brand. And like that very long animals like started like a year ago, like and a half year ago, and it's very like engaging. You know, a lot of NFT, the price is like, you know, like upside down and not stable sometimes, usually. But like very long animals is like kind of stable. It's very high and stable, and the community is really engaging. And if you want to like join like a Japanese NFT community, like you can also like think about that NFT, that very long animals. And also, yeah, we do like event with very long animals together in Nigeria, and it's really good community. The founder is also a good person, so I will recommend to like check the very long animals too. So yeah, thank you.
Awesome. For example, let me ask you another question.
Yeah.
If I develop an NFT, can I run on your platform?
Oh. NFT ゲーム NFT 作っても僕らのプラットフォームでなんか使えたりとかないですよね。
どういうこと？
僕もよくわかんない。Like you mean like run in our community?
Yes.
No, you cannot do that.
Okay. Okay. Someone is asking Amber.
Yeah, someone is asking.
Okay, you can carry on, please.
Someone is asking if for their play to earn games.
Repeat the question.
Ben is asking if do you have a utility token to your play to earn games?
What did you say?
Do you have a utility token on your play to earn games?
Utility token ありますか？僕たちのプレイトゥーンで。
アジオトライスとか。
だと思います。
まあある。
ユーティリティトークンって何ですか？
稼げるトークンのことでしょ。
ああ。
でギルドのトークンはない。
Yeah, so like we don't have token in our community in the game, in Ninja Game Guild. But of course, like we said, like we like provide like an NFT game, right? And in that NFT game, of course, there is a utility token, and that's how you earn money. So, yeah, that will be the answer.
Okay. Mohumza, Desire. Good clarification on the earning side, but still, that's better. We pay lots to play, please. So he's saying that they pay a lot of money just to play games without earning any return. So at least it's better to earn the $50, and when you have played the game and you have some information. So another question here is
Maybe can I add something?
yeah.
Yeah, I want to add to that question or like something. But thank you for the message. And I will say like there's nothing like a dream, of course. And I said like you can earn $50, but you also have to invest some money when you start it. And you have to, because you have to buy NFT items to start playing the game, usually, NFT game. And that's how you earn money, you earn token. And when you invest in NFT items, that's actually expensive, to be honest. It will be like $300. That is like a kind of cheapest, you know? And most like expensive one is like super expensive, but like usually you have to invest like $200 or $300. And I know that's a lot of money. You cannot like usually I'm also a student, I cannot afford it, and you cannot afford it. So that's why we have a scholarship program. So like people can apply for the program, and if we see that person is qualified, we can lend the NFT, and so that person can earn token from that. So the investment cost will be super low, and you can like earn token from that, and you can like scholarship program will work like the game users will give back like 30% maybe, and like they can take 70%. That is how it works. And if you feel like that is like discouragement, I'm sorry, but like there's no thing like dream, and I don't want to lie it, so like I like clarify it.
Awesome. Someone is also asking.
Let me also clarify on that, Daniel.
Oh yes.
Let me try to clarify on that, and I also want to ask if it's what I am thinking. It's nice to offer scholarships, but also people need to know that if I paid the 300 out of my own pocket and I haven't gotten the scholarship, is this 300 consumable, or that NFT becomes mine and it's the one I am using to play the game forever?
So can you say that?
Did you get the question?
Actually, I couldn't get it. So could you like say?
Okay.
Because volume.
Try
is too low.
to phrase it so that I interpret for him.
Sorry, the volume is low. So.
Okay, I wanted him to clarify that I said we are thankful that they are offering some scholarship to us, but I'm saying on the side of people that can afford, if I decided to pay the $300 or the $1,000, does that NFT become mine and it is not, and I can own it for life, and it's the one I'm going to use to play the game with? Or is it a consumable? Do I have to renew the 300 all the time or the $1,000 all the time when I'm playing the game?
Have you got the question?
You mean like, are you asking like if you wanna play a lot of time, you have to like buy itself like again, or like if you play game, that NFT items will be like, how to say, you cannot use NFT items anymore like that? Like, I think I got your point. Like, maybe I will answer like this.
You see, in some games,
Mhm.
in most of the play to earn games, usually you buy an NFT, and that NFT is the one you use to play the game, and that NFT becomes yours. You do not have
Yeah.
to buy it again. So if I buy the NFT at $300, it becomes mine. I don't need to buy it again, and I can use that NFT to play and earn.
Yeah.
So what I want people to understand, it is usually a one-time purchase, or is it different with your platform?
Okay, yeah, good question. Usually it's one-time purchase, and you buy it, like you can play, if you buy NFT items, you can like earn token from that. And of course, like some people, like imagine like other game, like some people want to get a lot of items, you know, improve the items or something. So like in that case, you have to buy another items, but usually you can, it's like one purchase. And the good thing about NFT game is because it's NFT, and you can like, so when you play NFT game and you can like clear, how to say, you can like play the game and you can increase how to say, the value of NFT, right? And you can like bring that your NFT to secondary market. So like you can sell your NFT and you can earn money from that. And if that you can like buy, you can sell the NFT that is like more expensive than the amount you bought before, you can like, that will be the profit. So does it make sense for you?
Yeah, it makes sense. It makes very much sense. And that is what I wanted my listeners to understand. That is very much what I wanted the listeners to understand. So literally, when you buy that NFT, it becomes yours. And you have the chance to improve that NFT. For example, if you're playing a car game, I love cars. If you're playing a car game, you can buy a car NFT. And when you buy that car NFT, you will buy it. If you buy the one for 300, it will be basic. It won't be the same as the one of 1,000, and it won't be the same as the one of $5,000. So if you buy the one of $300 and it's the one you can start with, it will be basic. But the more you play and earn, you can decide to add features on this particular NFT, on this particular car you have bought. You can decide to add on, for example, nitrous boosts, so that it can help you win more games. You can decide to add on bumpers so that it can look better for other buyers to come and buy your car when you develop it. You can decide to add horsepower. So you can decide to add on several things as you win your games. If you know that you cannot be able to buy a much more expensive NFT, you play as you add on to your particular NFT so that it can get value and increase performance so that you can increase the win rate of your game. Otherwise, other people don't want to increase the win rate. So whenever they win the money, they decide to withdraw it out. I hope that is understood. So it's a one-time purchase. If they give you a scholarship, they will give you an NFT to use, but it will be lent to you. It won't be yours. They will have to take it back if you're exiting or if you're no longer playing the game.
Awesome.
At least that is what I've understood.
Thank you, Festo. Allow me to go back now. In the next segment, we're about to get to the top of the hour. Allow me to invite some participants here who are on the webinar. They can raise their hands. Someone is going to unmute them. They call in live to ask their questions. Is that okay with you on your side?
Yes, please.
Okay. Let's go with Mr. Elvis. Please raise your hand. Mr. Elvis is going to see you. They're going to promote you. Make sure that your audio is audible. Work on your on your sound. Get a very good place because we are about. So far, we have 2 people who have raised, and we want to pick their phone calls. 3 Eagles are gonna go with you, and the Kavuma Queen. I don't know. So let's go. 3 Eagles, are you ready? Awesome.
Let's
Yes,
go.
yes, I'm ready.
Turn on your camera and we go.
Let's go.
Unfortunately, on this webinar, I don't see the function where I can turn on my camera.
Okay,
Otherwise, good evening, everyone. I want to also take this advantage to praise my friend,
Mr. Elvis,
Mr.
help him
Fesco,
start
for
his
the
video.
good insight.
Give him an option.
Thank you.
Uh,
Great.
okay.
3
As
Eagles,
also I'm
carry on.
waiting for the video, I want to also. My question is, I haven't understood clearly the right concept of Ninja Guild.
Ninja Game Guild.
Project, because I've seen some good projects where like Axis Infinity. I'm already a player on Axis Infinity. I'm on an advanced stage there. So I don't know whether I can transfer my account and I link it maybe on this platform if I want to start playing using this platform. And how can also that be benefit for me? How can I benefit from it? Thank you.
Okay, that question goes to Taku. Taku is, 3 Eagles is asking you that right now he's on
Okay.
advanced stage.
Okay.
He has an account
Wow.
on Axie Infinity.
Oh, okay.
So he wants to transfer that account to Ninja Gaming Guild.
Oh, okay.
So what was the other point?
If I happen to transfer that account and I start playing via Ninja Guild platform, how will I like what other benefits can I get?
What are the benefits if he has transferred his account from Axie Infinity, which is at an advanced stage, to your platform? How will he benefit?
Let me ask my boss too for this question. なんかインフィニティってゲームのことですよね。
アクシーインフィニティ。
で、なんかそこからアカウントを僕たちの方に移したらメリットあるかってアカウント僕たちに移すのなんかそんなにですね。
3 Eagles, you don't
特にない。
speak some
その人が
Japanese,
その人が
so
説明。
So, okay.
No, not yet. I'm still learning.
Maybe I should clarify more. We are not NFT game itself, and you cannot like transfer that account to us. There's nothing like that. But the thing is, I say a lot of times, but like you can join our community, and like our mission is, I want people to start playing it, or like if like for like example like those 3, I forgot his name, but like advanced people, we also want to give some advice that we from our experience, and we would like to help you. Like you cannot like transfer the account to Infinity from Infinity to us, but you can like like just join our community and like enjoy like our engagement and enjoying like being engaged with us, and we would like to like help you advise, or we also do like Twitter AMA or that kind of stuff with different NFT game community or Web3 community. So yeah, you can like just like join us. Yeah.
okay. So let's have another 1 or 2 quick calls. Then we run to other business. There are a couple of things that we are doing. Next week we shall have a blockchain in real estate. Don't miss, because we're gonna bring you a gentleman who has already started activities. He has put together a lot of houses for people, and it's gonna be an exciting story. But also in the same week, we are having a lot of blockchain innovation digital summits that are gonna run in Kenya, Nairobi, then Rwanda, Kigali, then Kampala, Uganda. but we are going to have a very big movement. We are going to connect with a lot of people on ground. So do not miss a couple of leaders. Do not miss people from Mito Plus Labs family. Do not miss, if you're in Kenya, go to Nairobi. If you're in Rwanda, go to Kigali. If you're in Kampala, make sure that you're around Makerere in Uganda. So that day is going to be, that week is a jam-packed week. And a couple of leaders are traveling. They're going to have a lot of discussions with us on the podiums. People are coming from Nigeria. Leaders are traveling from Europe. We have also invited VCs, venture capitalists. They'll be looking at projects. So make sure that you have a project that you can present, which is running on the Web3 ecosystem.
We are also going to Nairobi event, so if you are interested in like talking to us, please come to the event. And also, if you see us in the event, this face and this face, please talk to Taku and Akira. So just say konnichiwa. Konnichiwa is hello in Japanese. So yeah, if you see us, say konnichiwa, and let's have a discussion. Yeah.
Awesome. So of course, if there's no any other. Oh, Mr. Kavuma, please carry on. We are about to close. We are running out of time.
Is it she?
She, Kavuma, okay.
Yes. My question is, if I play and I win, how do I withdraw the money that I have made? And also, if I buy your game NFT and I upgrade it when it is more expensive, can I transfer it to another account, or the only option is to withdraw it?
Okay. Okay, so first question, like how you like get how you use that token is, so you when you get the token, when you earn token by NFT game, you can like exchange it to crypto, right? And maybe that you can do it to like USDC, USDT, or like maybe I don't know, Bitcoin or something. And like you can like save it as a crypto, but you can also like save it as like change it to like real money like here. But I don't know. It's up to you. So you should like exchange token to crypto. And for the second question, like you can transfer NFT items. Actually, right. Can you like ask me like that second question, clarify the second question again? Sorry. I'm sorry.
The second question is, if I buy your NFT game and I upgrade it and it gets more expensive, can I transfer it to another NFT game, or the only option is to withdraw the money?
なんか価値上げた時にその NFT のアイテムを他のところに移動できるか、他のゲームとかに。
理論上可能だけど、ほとんどやってるゲームは少ない。日本でも一つマイクリっていうところとクリスペットがやってる。
So it's I asked my boss for this question because I didn't know. So he said in Japanese, so you can like transfer from one game to the other game, but the thing is that you can do it, but because the NFT game company doesn't have like alliance with each other, so you cannot use that NFT items in different like NFT game. That is a reality. So for example, in Japan, there's only like two NFT game which has like alliance. So in that case, if you like use the NFT items in one game, you can also transfer to the other game. But like that is because they have an alliance. But if you don't have like, usually in NFT game, because NFT game industry just started, right? Like just like started like a few years ago. So usually you cannot like there's no alliance between between the company, and you cannot like you can, but you cannot use that NFT items in different games. So one way, the best way to do it is like if you like increase the value of NFT items, it's better to like exchange it to crypto and like save it. I think that's a good way. Does it answer the question?
Awesome. I think you've answered.
Yes, yes, it does.
Let's take more 2 questions and then we close. I've seen a lot of people are raising their hands. Mr. Elvis, kindly 2 people. We are remaining with 4 minutes. Maybe 1 person. Yes.
R4 Dave is putting up his hand.
Okay. Dev, let's go. Carry on, please. Open your mic and your camera.
Yeah. Yes, good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
I'm on my way. I'm just walking. I'm on the road, so I may be up and down. You may hear things shouting. But
Please
my
ask
question
the
is,
question.
I wanted to get the links for those games they were talking about. If we can get them in the Telegram group, I don't know if it's okay.
Okay, I think our virtual assistant is going to work on that. We are working out something small, and then they will share all the links to whoever wants them.
Yes, and the other thing, Daniel, I've seen many questions and people are interested in the scholarships.
Okay. Would you give some scholarships at Mitro Plus? Do you have some scholarships?
Okay.
Because if we have scholarships,
Yeah.
we shall work out our internal way of distributing them. Are you planning to give some scholarships at Mitro Plus?
So scholarship, we are not like giving money. We are giving NFT items, like lending NFT items, right? And I think you guys, like in your community, there's a lot of aspiring young people who want to like start NFT games. So I think we can work together, and like maybe like I don't know, like we will say like maybe 5 people or 10 people from your community, and like we so like other like a lot of maybe like 50 people will apply for that, and we can see like who will be like qualified, and we can give those NFT items to those people.
Wow, awesome.
That's great. We actually,
Mr. Festo, they have given us about 5 scholarships, but people have to compete for them.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, that's great. That's good. We actually don't expect money because we expect people to learn more about these things so that they can use the expertise somewhere else. So if we can get 50 people compete for the 5 or 10 scholarships, I think that is going to count for us, which is okay because we can propel other people to also play other play to earn games, and others can pay for themselves to start playing.
Awesome.
And I think we are going to teach these play to earn games because I've realized people need them. It's going to be one of our next topics. We're going to teach AI on Monday and also pass through AI, play to earn games.
Okay. As we are winding up, because we are running out of time,
Okay.
kindly your last remarks to the people who are watching you. You talk to them. Share with them your last remarks.
できれば英語でもいいですよ。
OK？皆さんお聞きくださりありがとうございました。そうですね、アフリカと Web3 の盛り上がりはこれからどんどんさらに加速すると思ってます。なので、皆様と一緒に僕たち一緒に盛り上がっていけたらな、盛り上がりを一緒に作れていけたらなって思います。よろしくありがとうございました。Thank you.
How do you say?
Yeah. ありがとう。
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 What has he said?
So he said, I think thank you for listening to our conversation, and thank you for thank you for your engagement and asking questions. And I think the potential of Web3 is really big in Africa, and also there's a lot of things we can collaborate together. Like there's a lot of things we can do with Japan and Africa, with Asia and Africa. So we will hope to get connect with you, and if you maybe from in our community. So yeah, kindly reach out to us, and yeah, let's make the future together.
Wow, thank you so much for coming through. in Africa. What was your experience? Maybe as you're summarizing, in one word, what was in Nigeria, Rwanda, and Uganda? How do you relate? How do you compare?
Okay, like characterize one country in one word. Okay, Nigeria, energy.
Energy in Nigeria. Rwanda?
Rwanda, peaceful.
Peaceful.
And
Uganda?
Uganda, fusion. It's like a mix of Nigeria and Rwanda for me. It's safe. Like there's a good side of Rwanda, like safety, and also it's good part of Nigeria, like energy. So fusion.
Have you tasted our local food here?
Yeah, I did.
What did you eat?
I ate that one. I forgot the name. It's like a naan and like beans and eggs.
Chapati.
Papati. I think that one. that was really good.
You tried out your chapati?
Yeah, it was good.
And you?
Chapati and beans, it has a local name that is a signature for Uganda.
Pirao.
Pilau and gravy.
Pirao and gravy.
Yeah.
It was nice?
Yes.
Would you trust it? It was good?
That's like
good.
Oh, awesome.
that's good, really. Yeah.
So those of you who have been watching us, we've hosted this gentleman all the way from Tokyo, Japan. He's 20 years old. The other one, the CEO, is 25 years old. Imagine their future. By the time they're 40 years, these are going to be tycoons and giants of the world. So we encourage you, wherever you are, please find, and like how they told us, get exposure, learn more ideas, interact with communities. That's what I've learned today. Make sure that what you don't know, go to a community where you can fellowship. Like we have a blockchain fellowship every Friday. Get some data and make sure that you subscribe, be part of it. So we look forward to learn from each other. Let me get some last remarks from, of course, Andrew. Andrew is off, but let me get from one Sam Festo. I believe he's going to be on some of our conferences. Feel free to come through and interact with him. I don't know. I've not confirmed that. But
I am coming.
he will be able to tell us that.
I should be able to be on one of the blockchain conferences in East Africa to represent Mitro Plus Labs. This is something that we are building together with our team, with our students. We are going to build and create history for Africa. The starting is usually small, but we have always grown to be big. We do not fail by God. We trust in God, and everything is going to turn out beautifully. So I thank you guys from the Ninja Gaming team. Thank you for visiting Mitro Plus Labs, and thank you for the scholarships. We would love more scholarships because we have many students that are going to fight for these scholarships, and we hope to join. We hope we can join effort with you guys so that we can move the development of blockchain in Africa. Any product that you have that is for the development of blockchain in Africa, we would really love to you guys to share it with us. We at Mitro Plus, we have a Pan-African outlook. We just want to position Africa to a good spot or a good place where we can see that Africans have benefited from the fourth industrial revolution, which is blockchain. In a lot of these revolutions, Africa has been left behind, and we know this one is going to be bigger and better than any of the other revolutions that have ever been in the entire world. So my prayer is that we continue this, and let's keep the fire burning, and let's keep learning. We are all learning. It's a sector we are all learning, and the learning never stops. We know we are going to be a brick added on to you guys, and you guys will also be one added on to us. So we shall keep pushing and become a family together. Thank you so much for visiting.
So thank you for welcoming us to this very, very good event. And as my boss said, like, so I think the potential of Web3 in Africa is really big, and we would like to like collaborate with you guys. And I think we can do a lot of things between Japan and Africa. And as he said, like I think we are still learner, you know, even as like he's learner and I'm learner, and I just like started like a year ago, like 2 years ago, and I'm still learning. So like it's not like bad thing like you started right now, because you can learn from like right now, and like you can do it. So I think that's a good part of like human, like we are learning for like entire of our life. And so let's make the future together. And last one more thing, it's important. I'm also a TikToker actually. So, so I also do a TikTok, and please, I post my vlog. I post my day in like Uganda or like in Africa. And like if you are interested in me, please follow me. I also like my boss is always sometime in my video. So if you are interested in Ninja Game Guild, please follow me. Like search TAKUUUU. TAKUUUU. So please follow me if you are interested. And yeah, thank you so much for welcoming us, and I really appreciate that. Thank you.
Wow, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. For those of you who have been watching us, God really bless you. Of course, let's keep the spirit of Africa together. This is the spirit of Ubuntu that started from our great-grandfathers, Nelson Mandela, the likes of Kwame Nkrumah. Now we are transferring it to the next generation through Web3. So keep in touch with us. Go to all our social platforms, subscribe. Make sure that you don't miss, because God is with us. God bless you.
God bless you too, people.